I have made a cobblestone generator, which is pretty cheap, I'd say, that runs at 1.5 million cobblestone per hour. It's not there right now, but once I turn on, it'll fix itself. That is also TPS friendly. Pretty neat. So the TPS right now is about, pretty low. 2 ms, 2 ms, 3 ms. But once I turn this on, it doesn't go up by much. Like there's a little bit of a bump, I will say. But all things considered, pretty minimal for 1.5 million per hour. As you can see, pretty nice. So you might be wondering how this works. I mean, just from looking at that, I could probably get an idea. If you're smart enough. But basically, it uses the concept of things going faster when they're further away from an initial choice of rotation. And my gears should work it, actually. To speed up the drills enough that they practically insta-mine. It's technically 2 ticks because by tick freeze and then tick step twice. They're technically 2 ticks, one to hit it and one to actually break it, but it doesn't really matter. Fast enough. Uses the speed to practically insta-mine in a circle, which produces quite fast rates. And because none of the items are up since it's on a contraption, it's pretty good on the TPS too. It's just all around pretty nice. So, give me a second while I get an X-ray of this. So the drills are, I'd say, the simplest part of this. As I said before, they work on just, being things that are further away, speeding up more from its initial point. So this is supposed to run at 256 to be insta-mine, which is 4 water reels. Decent. There isn't really a lot to say besides just these give around 500,000 per hour in generation per column. And also that portable storage interfaces can be permanently interacted with if they're directly in this central chassis, I guess to call it. It's not that complicated of design. Just took me a while to figure out. And for the generator, it's just a matter of figuring out where those drills will mine. So just in a circle. My initial design had it horizontally, which required pumps, which is not ideal for TPS and resources. But this one, which is, vertical, makes it 1, cheaper, and 2, just faster. Also, these mangrove roots, I figure I should say that just in case, but they can be like cobblestone stairs just facing in. The only thing that matters is that water can't flow into here, causing this to turn into obsidian. It's not. Again, the design's pretty simple. Can't really think of anything else to say besides this is very cool to look at. And also, if you do have this thing spun up, you are going to need more than one brass funnel to extract from it. If you don't, it will overflow pretty quickly within like 7-ish seconds, so definitely be careful of that. If you don't, well, give it a second. Okay, maybe another second. Yeah, it's not great, so it's best to have an off switch. And also to turn it into only place when anchor destroyed. Pretty good, pretty good. 1.7 million cobblestone per hour. If it'll show, just for like an ending screen. Very nice. And also, one last note before I forget. You can make make this design quite a bit longer. Uh, to get quite a bit more rates. Honestly, probably a length like this, if I had it vertically instead of horizontally, would probably get me like, I don't know, 300 million per hour. That's my guess. I don't feel like making a whole circle of that though. I don't know why you need 300 million cobblestone per hour, but if you did want it, just make the thing longer, slow it down because Minecraft's only 20 TP. That's not just gonna skip blocks. And yeah, you just 200 million per hour if you want that, I guess.